like every other one.
Oh, great.
Good and bad.
Yeah. You don't like the vapes?
Nah, because it's like an unlimited cigarette.
Yeah.
So like, I'll just give myself nicotine headaches.
Oh shit.
And then you could smoke it anywhere, so it loses the restriction. And there's not a social stigma of people who like Corey. Corey won't yell at me about a vape as much as a cigarette.
No, it makes sense.
You know.
I gotta yell at you, man.
Yeah, it's good.
I just like the taste.
Yeah, of course.
Like this the only one that I like, and it just tastes like candy.
Yeah, they're
They be thinking like I'm addicted to those bitches.
But the nicotine in those, bro, is obnoxious.
Is it?
Fuck yeah.
So 5% a lot?
I think it's in milligrams. I don't know. I'm not 100%. All I know is, I'll bang them bitches, give myself a headache.
Oh yeah, cause you smoke cigarettes.
So much. Yeah. So it's like, like with me, like how I'm in the studio. Like if I'm home, I'll smoke 3 cigarettes a day. If I'm in the studio, I'll rip through a pack a day.
Yeah.
You know, just because I can. So you know, that's just going backwards for me because I do eventually want to stop. So.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
But I'm glad you're on my ass about the cigarettes, though, Corey, because the other way is, you know, no, it's cool. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. You know, it's just little reminders.
Message.
But I think as far as all of the things I'm doing in life, that's one of the last things that are like, it's probably the worst thing I do. So if I solve that.
What cigarettes?
Yeah. As far as like substances and shit that's gonna fuck me up in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my money's straight. I'm not drinking anymore. You know what I'm saying? So.
Last hurdle.
It's the last thing.
Last hurdle, man.
Man, Curtis.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to pick away some wig on cool. That's fake.
No, you so.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm on team next week, so I won't be here. I think I'm gonna be coming back from vacation, so.
That's like it. You could work out the report coming to back.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. I really do want to get you on this shit. I know I'm on, this is the liquidity phase. I know I'm on everyone's ass.
Respect the Writer 2 is out now. Make sure y'all go download and stream that shit.
A day.
Oh, 20 a day, guys. Okay.
Yeah. Or over 3 days, but it's percentages. So basically it's like this, is if you do Coinbase or Robinhood, it's, if it goes up, you make money. If it goes down, you make money. This is the same thing, except they're paying you every day. They just compounds on itself. So it's basically just an extra thing. So if, let's just say you buy something at 1,000, and then it takes like 90 days to go to 2,000, it's not going to compound the 1,000.
Oh, I did this shit tight as fuck.
Let's just say you get an extra $200 off that 1,000.
Right.
So when it goes up, you'll have more. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense.
Okay, you a real one. Twice on both of them. I like the way you think. Damn, I should look a little crooked. Curtis, can you put this over there? Until... It don't matter. Okay. Thank you.
What's this?
Sour cream. Look like ice cream.
Not sour cream.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't do no gambling, so. My man's got shot at a dice game. I never gambled in.
Really?
Hell yeah. That shit was fucked up.
That would make you crazy.
And it was crazy because my other man shot him.
Man.
Yeah. Retarded. Broken with shit.
Yeah, man.
It was something else I was supposed to be doing. Oh, that's all right. It says like sparkling water.
Yeah, that's what they're like White Claws, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, don't got no flavor to it?
I mean, it's like a
Oh, you like
little hint.
Hint of flavors.
I thought they was sugary and shit.
It's a deep ass cup. I'm like, I ain't seen it come up yet.
Are y'all recording this? This is good behind the scenes.
Bro, that cup is deep as
This
hell.
bitch deep as fuck.
It's a deep ass cup.
Oh.
Bro,
You recording? Is that what that red light means?
I'm a goat. Remember that.
Bah! Bah!
y'all don't go to hell.
Recordable moment.
I hate these shoes.
Say y'all can go to hell, bro.
I don't either. They supposed to send it to me. I told them not to send it. Oh wait, no, I got one. I got 100 talking my shit. They need to send another one.
And then I could put this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. I talked to him. I got it.
Okay.
Got talking my shit. That's it.
I'm just trying to pick away so we can all be cool.
Why your hood red ass ain't drinking one of these?
Jesus, Sam.
Might as well get you one.
Oh, that bitch is terrible.
It ain't that bad.
That bitch is garbage.
I mean, it's the starter. And then
It's a little razzle-dazzle.
not this one, but the next person go, then we could get the bottle.
That's the shit you
Drunk.
drink after you're already drunk and you can't taste anything anymore.
True. I can go for that. But it's early. If
George,
we
you got
get a
talk my
bottle
shit?
right now, we gonna be drunk as hell.
As we should, Queen.
They send another one now.
Can't stand hell.
They send it now.
God. Did I get my Instagram back yet? Nope. Thank
You be
you.
checking it every day.
Somebody just asked me, man,
Oh,
I'm
got you,
over
got
it. They ain't fucking with me. I'm gonna have to wait them damn 30 days. It's
I'll
been
follow you on TikTok.
like
What's the
5,
30
6 days.
What's the 30 days about?
That's how long they took my page.
Wait.
Yeah, so
On
I get
Instagram?
it back in 30 days, but if you appeal, you can get it before 30 days.
Wait, your IG is coming back in 30.
In 30 days. Mhm.
And they sent you an email and said that?
Yeah, when they took it, they said it's been disabled for 30 days.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
Yeah, the
crazy, though.
appeal is only to hurry up and get it back, but I get it back in 30 days.
Okay, so we're gonna sit down, we're gonna have some
So after
advice,
30
we'll give you
days,
a class.
fuck that. I'm just gonna, that's just promotion only. You can have that page. You can just
Yeah.
run it. I don't even want nothing to do with it at this
We'll
point.
make you $1 million off of that
Okay.
page, I promise.
Okay.
That's my promise to you.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, so I gotta wait a month.
Fuck no.
But it's okay.
No, I just.
I've been having fun on other platforms.
Right.
Just that picture.
I called you the other day and you was on YouTube. Like,
I'm still on YouTube.
you on YouTube right now?
I'm on YouTube right now.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
We in here, YouTube.
God damn it.
Feeling clapping closer every time I hear it.
Yes, sir.
You know, like, yeah, all that anime shit, wings, gold and stuff. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah.
I'm trying to just keep the branding down this place.
Said that's so lame. Yes, I know. It's okay.
Society.
This a treatment thing.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this specific time. I'm just trying to. We gotta make it. I'm trying to keep 5, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you like me being on YouTube right now? Yeah, I fuck with it.
You should have seen that shit.
Can you
man.
convert this immediately into like a post, like on YouTube? Oh, that's all right.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then you can
Yeah.
leave it on
It's
there.
amazing.
They can watch it from their TV. They can watch it
I
from
know we
wherever.
did it some
Yeah.
last
Their
second,
YouTube on.
but it was. I think
Yeah,
it's
or I
still
could like
nice
set it up and
going
tell
off
them like
the
I'm
line.
gonna be going live on there and they can
Nice.
stream it.
Couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Type shit. It's actually better to me than Instagram.
Yeah.
And then you can get your subscribers and stuff
Yeah.
by being on here.
Y'all got, are y'all
People
doing
will see you on live
Y'all doing another
and
day
then
too?
go
Yeah, we doing
subscribe to your channel. Yeah.
Trying to get everybody.
Hey, I knew it was you. I just had to make sure because I'm like, I have not heard from her. I didn't even know you still have my damn number. But yeah, I got somebody. I got you. I'm about to text him and see.
Ready?
You don't have
Is said what?
He don't got the second song.
Oh shit. I think they synced it by now. I didn't check it though. Let me see. Rose, can you bring them in real quick? Yeah, that shit still ain't came
Oil
through.
change. Cause I'm here for a few more hours. So by the time I leave, I'm not gonna be able to go get no damn oil change. They're gonna be closed.
That type of shit.
I'm trying to like get better at doing trees.
So the battery died on this bitch. That's not good. Check. Double A.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yeah,
Hey.
y'all doing?
Yeah. It's all good.
My name is 6 Mile Ray. That's what they call it.
6 Mile Ray. Money K. That's what's up. Y'all a group?
Not necessarily. Like,
Y'all just work a lot together?
yeah, we do rap a lot together, but
Okay.
we really do his own thing. I'm into the rapping, but I'm trying to push him to go.
That's dope.
So how we gonna do it today is we gonna run down the line, tell you, introduce y'all to who we are. It's No Hooks. That's the name of the song. Yeah. Got you. All right, so I'm about to send that over to you, George. So we're gonna introduce ourselves, tell you who we are, tell what we do in the industry. Then we're gonna let you guys introduce yourselves. You know, talk a little bit about what you guys do and how you guys got here. And then we're gonna listen to both songs back to back. Then we're gonna give you feedback and then talk to you about some of the stuff that we can do for you from that standpoint. So I'm Curtis Lamar, CEO and co-founder of Crowd Freak. We get artists on festivals, concerts, mostly in the Midwest, mostly in Detroit also. But we have had places all across the world, to be honest, with placing artists on big festivals and events. Just recently, we started to work on artist development, like Spotify playlists and Apple Music playlisting, radio, and anything to help artists get to the next level. So.
My name's Rose. I own a studio called Bank Rose Productions on 7 Mile. I've worked with thousands of artists and have done over 10,000 songs at this point. So I'm the guy for a technical aspect to turn your songs from a good song to a great song, and just the technicality of how to rap and how it's done on a production side.
My name is Rocky Bad. I am a Detroit music artist. I've been doing music for a very long time, so I learned a lot from myself and just seeing a lot of stuff. So I definitely got a lot of experience with just how stuff work and, just coming up as an artist and what you can do to help your name and your brand.
My name Maury Corey. I'm an artist / CEO of CF The Label with Kurt. I do basically like putting people in the right places with each other, artists usually, A&R work type stuff.
I'm Mark, CEO of Menace Media. We're a digital social media marketing company. We work with artists hand in hand to build out digital strategies, help them reach their goals. So I'm gonna give you overlook from a marketing standpoint, pretty much.
And then George, I forgot you on the last one, but go ahead and. All right, so what we go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, I'm Honey K, east side of Detroit, Gratiot Connors area. What really got me into the music, just something that turned into a hobby, and then I just actually took it serious and put meaning into my music. So,
Right.
Like I said, I'm 6 Mile Ray. I'm from 6 Mile Jackson area. The area over here from Detroit, you already know. It's crazy. So I just want to, make it out of the hood. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? My goal is to make it further than where everybody didn't expect you to. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep pushing.
Hell yeah.
All right, so if y'all want to grab these 2 mics, it's more of a prop thing than anything. So we can see how you guys perform. So just just act like you're performing at a concert, festival, and then we're gonna give you some feedback on your performance and your music as a whole too. So.
I'm sorry, hold on one second. Let me ask Ashley.
Yeah, yeah. Young talk my shit. Gotta talk my shit. Yeah. 100K back up on the fucking beat again. Right now I'm in the battle working towards the men. Where you can get on your own, fuck needs a friend. I'm a street nigga, born born, I gotta chase the film. Always been a boss, I do as I please. Best believe about the chicken, I ain't in the beat. I'm in my bed 7 days a week. I'm trying to hit up any handles, going triple fuck for weeklies. Montclair on my back, dash through the snow. Trying to start a college so I can get into these hoes. Back up in school, you didn't want to fuck with me. So I'm hit you with the same shit, I don't know. But I'ma be 100 to the death of me. I think the one above, cause it keeps truly blessing me. I lead it back for the action, the niggas that keep testing me. For all my like yours, wrong family. Say they want all the smoke, but they really don't. Tough for the Instagram in the streets, it really goes. Flash of money that ain't theirs, cause y'all really broke. Tryna press these old shit off like buses come and go. Got the move on fire, gotta talk my shit. Think a nigga ain't so big the way I make you see. Like damn, we blood, don't you take a minute. Little Z, make a beat, and I can't get off of it. They been sleeping on me, it's time to wake y'all up. I'm applying that pressure and I ain't laying up. Keep on waiting this game, cause we don't give a fuck. Straight deal, the label we built for tough, I ain't talking trust. Straight deal, the label built for tough, I ain't talking trust. Got my foot on these necks and I ain't letting up. Humble ass get for the right screw on my act of nut. I'm just being real. I'm an independent artist trying to get a meal. Just how I'm feeling for the music that people can feel. I can never ever sell my soul for no record deal. I pull up on the 6 with them real dealers. I be hanging in the trenches with them real dealers. Who be beating on their chests like they is gorillas. Haters now like your fucking tax, but you won't forget us. Bitch. Haters now like your fucking tax, but you won't forget us. Bitch. I told y'all niggas, I'm in my bag. Y'all been sleeping. Y'all better wake the fuck up. I'm coming through like that 392 that shaker. Yeah.
Dumbass. Yeah. Show niggas is my ring is bitch.
Let me tell you a story about a nigga named Ray. He ain't for no games, he don't motherfucking play. I'm just trying to get his cheese and he stack and he pray. Why these niggas trying to hate, trying to take him out the blame? Niggas talking shit, but they don't say it to his face. No, he quick with the gun. He'll up and drink, put him in that place. Most of these niggas claiming that they loyal, but they really fake. Laughing in my face, behind his back, hissing like snakes. All these niggas act like bitches, trying to get a taste. In the field, route running like I'm trying to catch fade. Might catch me in the gym, shooting shots like a clay. Big 60 niggas bitching like my last name's Slay. You a op nigga, yeah, I can see in your face. Drag my name through the mud, cause you ain't got no play. Misunderstood me, cause I think this way. Hopping on the right way, you will get misplaced. Put a nigga on the shirt, take the smirk off his face. Move swing, nigga, I don't really think that's straight. Any in this world, nigga, gotta keep your faith. Why the rich get rich and the poor just hate? I'm just speaking fast, nigga, yeah, can you relate? Yeah. I'm just speaking fast, nigga, yeah, can you relate? Okay.
I'ma talk my shit. I'ma talk my shit.
Let me tell you a story about a nigga named Honey K. Getting to this money, nigga, each and every way. I'll be lurking, trying to get in my place. Don't like the limelight, I be staying out the way. Man, these niggas talking shit, but I ain't listening. You already know where I'm from, man. The murder capital, Michigan State. I don't like the sort of thumb, man. That big man, just because you trying to swipe a fist on me, your biz lean. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, but I mean it though. Disrespect me, bipolar, my alter ego. Remember the loudest ones, the first of all, the dominoes. Good at moving fruity pebble, I ain't talking cereal. Look at my phone, get a ball from bro. Tell him what's on the flow, he like pack your bag. Fully hit the road, no questions asked, let's go. We is not back, but really made the bands out the home. Trying to figure out how we did it on our own. Swear for I leave the river, always say my prayers right now. I'm at the bottom to the top of my way. Never claimed any friends when I needed, they was never there. I'ma hit the booth, open no pad, spit the truth, real, recognize real. Who the fuck is you? Being a nigga ass to do a bit of shit to me. You fuck with me, have you on school, boy, you history.
All right, so we're gonna start off with Mark. We're gonna give you a review. And we're gonna talk about some of the things that we can offer you too from after that. But go ahead, Mark.
So based off of music, you know what I'm saying, you guys, it's a niche of Detroit music that I feel like you guys that fits in that pocket. I feel like it's heavily dependent pretty much on entertainment aspect. You know what I'm saying? The people that are making it far in that lane are very entertaining in the way that they display themselves in their bars. I feel like you could add a bit more creativity in some of your lines just to make yourself stand out in that aspect, because the way it's going, you know what I'm saying, in the Detroit market, there's a lot of eyes on it. A lot of people are getting noticed from Detroit and around Flint area, this and that, and they're all finding their own individual ways to stand out. That is important in marketing. The competition is there. Although, you know what I'm saying, you work on your own craft, the way you do it, being able to have a differentiating factor is going to help you guys out down the line. So I say take that into consideration, especially when crafting your songs.
Yeah. Also, like, I like both of the songs, by the way, too. The beat selection, both of them. You know what I'm saying? But he probably gonna pick up on this more. Like, y'all gotta be more confident in y'all performance, like, to grasp people. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the movement, I know how sometimes it's like, you know, we from Detroit and all that. It's hard for us to get out of our comfort zone and, you know, get in people's face. You know, eye contact, like Rob be talking about. Like, y'all performance, y'all just gotta get that side up. That the songs, to me, is good. The content of the songs, talking about making it, is good. You know what I'm saying? But y'all probably gotta get into more of that thing that Kurt probably gonna speak on more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I did write some notes this time. So for Ray, I feel like what you could probably work on is mic control. You know, just if this was an actual performance, you know, like just knowing how to control the mic so people can hear you but still be able to perform with it. Honey K, your performance, your actual lyrics in your song was dope, and I feel like your delivery is amazing on the song, but I feel like when you performed it, I didn't feel it seeing you. I felt it hearing you, but I didn't feel it seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so certain songs where, like, when you talking about that real shit, make them feel it. You know what I'm saying? And that just go far as, like, with your performance, as far as eye contact, hand gestures, stuff like that. And another thing I did write was performance fillers. Like, so when one is performing and the other one is not, y'all tend to just kind of stand there and rock a little bit, you know, or just look off. And I don't know exactly what y'all could possibly do, but I feel like that is something to work on, like far as just learning how to perform with each other, so that way while this person is performing, you can still control the crowd. When you performing, you can still control the crowd without making it look like, okay, now we just gotta stare at you, and then once you rap, just stare at you. It should just look like we can look at both of y'all together. And yeah, that was it as far as what I had wrote. You know, that's it.
Fundamentals are really good for both of y'all, but something that Mark pointed out that I think it's the devil in the details is in the bars, I feel like I understand what you're going through at a very surface level, right? You guys need to go, this is the way I explain this, right? Because y'all are really from that way. So you need to explain what your life is all the way down to the point where you're not indicting yourself, basically.
Right.
Like, tell these stories, live off your real experiences, because I can tell from what you're doing, like, you've been there, but there's not enough details in it that differentiate you from someone else doing it. And you know, the ironic thing is, if you want to get out, you kind of have to be in the shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared to talk about real shit that happens. Don't be scared to talk about, you know, real feelings and shit, the real pain that you go through. And I think a lot of people have trouble with that because, like, from a street perspective, everyone has to be tough and be this and that and shit. But this is the opportunity to get that out there. And I think if you just express your real life in a more detailed way, that is what he was talking about, the separating factor. That will separate you from everybody, just from the fact that you're willing to speak on things people are scared to speak about. But again, don't indict yourself.
Right. Oh, I was going to say, I'm sorry, Rose. Even down to what he just said, if you are scared to get yourself in trouble by speaking on certain things, or if you're not comfortable speaking on certain things, instead of speaking on yourself, you can literally build a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the good part about music. You know, like, you could tell a story, and even if you create this person in a song, but you really talking about yourself, you know, it's still being able to get that out there without feeling the pressures of people like, this is you, you know. So it's just, you could get real creative with how you build a song with just picking certain things, and just like what he said and what Mark said, just down to just look. It's not, we get put in a bubble so much that we get drawn to not looking a certain way, so we don't speak on certain things, because for one, you don't want nobody that you beefing with to feel like they got a ups on you, or you feel like maybe you telling too much, or you know, or just having people in your personal life. But when you are in the music industry, you don't have no personal life, like no privacy for real, you know. So if you gonna do it, go all the way with it, and just even down to just like they said, small little details. Like if you saying you in the trenches, that's okay, but it's a little boring now. So it's like, okay, what kind of trenches are you in? Do y'all got heat? Do y'all got water? How the doors look? You know, just breaking down. Just it's more details that you can get involved in that separate you.
Facts. So for me, it's more the performance aspect too. Especially that first song, the energy in the first song was very good, but both of y'all were like looking at the ground a lot, looking up a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in front of a crowd, that eye contact and being confident, especially you just looking out the window, you was turning around looking over here. Like just make sure you confident in your performance, because the music is good. You know, but if you performing the music and not really like seeming like you confident, it can take away from people that's listening to your music. Because we were watching like how unconfident you are. You know what I mean? So y'all got, you know, what it takes. Y'all really right there to get that piece. It's just about what's gonna get y'all over the hill. It wasn't really too much outside of the delivery today and the actual music that we can really see what's gonna differentiate y'all from the rest of Detroit. So just make sure y'all start working on that piece just a little bit more, and then just perform. How often do y'all perform, or do y'all perform at all?
Oh,
that's
y'all haven't
dope.
performed?
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get y'all on the stage. We're gonna talk about that. Might as well talk about it right now. So this upcoming Friday, is right here in Southwest. It's an outdoor showcase. We do about 500-600 people. We have a showcase where the winner of that showcase opens up for Lil Boosie and Webby. Come out to that. If y'all DM Crowd Freak right after, you know, we get out this review, DM Crowd Freak and tell them, you know, Curtis said that y'all both is free. Y'all can have a +1 apiece, so a +2 to come through and perform. And then they'll get you a flyer. Just say, yo, Curtis said, give me a flyer. Make sure you say Curtis. But DM Crowd Freak, and they'll get you together, and then y'all be good at the door and all that. So come out, perform in front of a crowd too. You know what I'm saying? No cost to y'all. Y'all be good to go at the door, and do that for this upcoming Friday. So.
Also, you know, I noticed that you guys said that, you know, you were emphasizing on how much you guys wanted to make it out. You know what I'm saying? An important aspect of being able to plateau yourself to a good standing is knowing how to monetize off your craft. You know what I'm saying? Being able to monetize is more than just streaming, performing, and different things in that aspect. And since you guys are so early in your career, being able to set up on things like your publishing and being able to collect your mechanical royalties before they even come in is going to be a great way to set up a financial standpoint to where it's like a full circle of investment for yourself. One thing I want to do, I want to set up a free consultation with you guys just so I can pretty much take a deep dive into who you guys are and what y'all trying to achieve. With my team, we've worked with artists in the city, taking them from 30 streams to 6 million, 0 followers to over millions, 400K, a lot of different artists, and you know, it's different for everyone. So I'm gonna set up a conversation with you guys and we can just take it from there.
Well, I got a question before we close this out. Well, not really a question, but a suggestion. You know, sometimes as artists, we feel like we don't want to lower our value by doing certain things. But in this whole situation, I feel like doing open mics might actually be smart for y'all, just to get that out of y'all system since it's so early right now. I think that's a good way to help build y'all performance skills, just the whole holding the mic, just being on stage with each other, and just crowd control, stuff like that. I think that's a good idea for y'all to do. Just look into open mics and stuff. Like I went to an open mic they do on Sundays. This is like free promo. It's called open mic Sound Off Sundays. That's what it's called. And the crowd is more intimate, so it's probably like this, but a few more people. But when y'all performing them songs, like make them feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like put y'all emotions on the mic. Like when y'all perform, that's how we get to see what we're hearing. You know what I'm saying? So when you making them feel that shit, like they gonna feel it, but they only gonna feel what you give them. You know, like just so happen the people that's sitting at the table, we know how to listen to a song and still pay attention to what's going on in front of us. But some people don't know how to do that. Some people just go off of what they see and not actually listen to the music or know, like, okay, this is what they probably just need to work on, or they new with it, you know. So it's just building, just putting that same energy that's on that song in front of people. That's it. Like, you know how y'all be. I know you can be rapping in the mirror. I know y'all done did it before. And I know when y'all done rapped in front of that mirror, you went crazy. You like, nigga, bitch, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? Like that same energy, always, always. Even if it's just this amount of people at a showcase, the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna go a long way. And it's gonna help you with your breathing too, you know, because when you performing a song like that, but you performing it with not the same energy, you think you got it, you breathing good, you straight, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to that same energy you had on that song and you put it in front of them, you will learn, like, okay, I can work on my breathing. You know, we from Detroit, we don't eat right every day, you know, I'm sure y'all smoke, I know y'all drink or something, you know, so it's just, performing is a whole nother ball game after you made the record. So, but I definitely see y'all going down a good path, you know, just work on that. But that just comes with experience, you know, after so many showcases and open mics and bookings, it's gonna come easy. And that's when you see motherfuckers jumping up and down and you be like, what the fuck? That's because they feeling it, you know? Yeah. I definitely want to follow y'all on Instagram or whatever platform that y'all really be on and just watch y'all growth and, you know, support however I can. Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, what's y'all grams? We get y'all grams too. Hey, look, I'm here, type that shit in.
Oh, then I get it from you. Oh, no, you could put yours in on this one. And then we could swap.
Najee, what's up? What?
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all got it on file.
Oh, how'd you set up?
Oh, you see it right
Set
here.
up for the consultation?
And what's your name on there? 6 Mile.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
it's a
I just
different name.
knew
But
it was under that.
I changed it. It's _born_2_win. But with the number 2.
Yeah.
You gotta make that back your
So
name.
listen, I was
I
about
know.
to say,
You got it.
yeah, that'd be
See,
smart.
The thing was, I was going through 3 different names. I was like, I don't know,
Yeah.
because I got other songs too, and I ain't know the process. It was a lot of stuff I was thinking of, and I ain't want to sound stupid, but I'm from 6 Mile.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like whatever your stage name gonna be, is smart as of right now. Even once you establish, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But as of right now, it's easier because when I said I'm gonna follow y'all on Instagram, as soon as I found him, I went straight to his followers and put in 6 Mile, thinking that will be your name. You know, so you want to have something where if a person didn't get this information, it still would be easier to find y'all. You know.
Right.
That's all.
Changing right now.
Yeah, you know, just so we could just take off the work a little bit more.
Najee, you set up?
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Yeah,
y'all
thank
go-
you for coming out.
Yep, y'all holler at Najee. You gonna set y'all
For
up for
sure.
consultation too.
Our next one is here too, so it's perfect fucking time. Hey, the next one is coming upstairs right now.
Open mics is great. That's great advice.
Yeah,
No,
because
you're
I
really-
love open mics.
You're giving really, really invaluable advice.
I'm
And that,
telling their asses what I do.
and that it's coming from you is helpful
Yeah.
too. Because
Yeah.
if I say some shit, they'll be like, "Hey, go fuck yourself."
No, right. And that's why it's like, shit, I'm not going to tell y'all nothing I'm not doing myself or didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like it's easier to tell somebody from off experience than to tell them like, I think you should do this, I think you should do that, and it's like, well, you ain't doing it.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
it's
fact.
like, you gonna tell me. But open mics is definitely a good way to just practice and just that's how you get your practice in. Just
Yeah.
with different crowds, just learning how to pick your songs when you hear, because everything is not always a hype song type of thing. You know, like Curtis came when I went and did my last open mic. I was like, listen, I ain't did this shit in years. I needed to do this. I need to get this out.
They was in that bitch.
I perform
was.
songs that I don't get to perform
Yeah.
because every time I get booked, it's
the
all lit
lineup was
shit.
completely different.
Yeah.
Like typically
Yeah.
she said, you know, let's do this, let's do this.
Yeah.
It was all like in depth, like
Yeah, it was a certain way.
What's that called?
Intimate.
Intimate
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
where people was really like,
Yeah.
What you do?
I did Jungle, Cherish.
Oh, you did Cherish?
The Truth, and then I did something else. Oh, I did Goated because Goated, we still pushing Goated, so I just threw that out there. But it was dope. Curtis was like, that was so smart.
Bro, it was so good.
It
Like,
was so
people
smart,
was like
like,
so
yeah.
in tune and was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Never lost the crowd, nothing. Like, it was just crazy. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm getting good with this shit. Come on, I'm about to find another one to go to. But no, open mic's dope because you get to have
You can mess
control
up.
over what you put in.
that's
Yeah, I
the
mean,
thing,
what you
like
perform.
people pay, like some people be like, hey, this is my first performance, bro,
Uh-huh.
and give me $1,000 for the concert.
Right.
And they get up there and,
fuck up.
Like you should have did the goddamn open mic showcases earlier where you can fuck
I mean,
up
it's
at.
the
Yeah.
same context of people.
Yeah.
They go to the studio one time, make one song, and now they're trying to push that one song. It's like, bro, you need 50 of them.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I would get really bad one, man. I would want to.
Oh my
I want you
God.
to chew up a really bad one. Like,
Oh, that's
we
so
get
mean.
No, they were.
Listen,
Content.
already
I
pushing me.
I'm just being as honest as possible because it's like even when you be like I don't want to be that person that they be like that bitch Rocky told me I was trash and look at me
Yeah.
now.
See,
You know, like I be like, oh shit.
Bro,
Nah.
people
I
were
would just
kinda-
tell you my honest opinion. And,
People were like cutting up on me a little bit because they were like, "You're mean." I'm like, "That was not mean."
but
like,
honestly, I went through that too. I still go through that. Everybody don't fucking be nice when they hear my music. Everybody don't say, "Hey, how you doing? You all right?"
stole it.
What's going on?
That's the Ramadan down right there.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Ramadan down.
But it's like I be having my fair share of people who critique every little thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
of
think you
course.
should talk about this, or oh, and just try to break everything down. It's like you just apply what you feel like you want to apply. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because that's somebody's opinion, whether they somebody or nobody, or they really got that standpoint on it, it's just like shit. At the same time, you can't let that break you. You gotta have tough skin. Everybody is not gonna like your music. Everybody not gonna like your sound, your look, the way you carry yourself, the way you fucking perform. Nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you have all that, they're just gonna hate you to hate you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's like shit. If you know how to take the criticism and know how to just have tough skin,
Yeah.
that's what make a lot of people go far.
You can't survive in this without that. Like, because even us, like, we're in a position to try to help people, right? It's
Right.
like the people on the internet or random people, they're not gonna
Exactly.
be as nice.
Exactly.
They're not gonna.
Hell
they're-
no.
You know, I'll tell you a reason, an exact reason why it's not it.
What you about to say, why?
Someone else is gonna be like, you
That ain't
suck.
it.
That ain't
you just
it.
leave it like that. Like, damn, well, why
Yeah,
it ain't
keep
it?
working
What
at
the
Chrysler.
fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, if you can't even take this type of criticism, then you might
Right.
as well go to college,
Right.
man.
Yeah. And then people is different too. What? Say you got to fuck with it. Yeah.
You want to get in on this feedback? You don't wanna get- Listen, you're a special guest.
Right.
No, I'm saying, do you want to give some feedback to some people from your standpoint?
Well, at least be honest. Thank you.
Oh, you knew
Which one? Oh, Ray. Oh, that's what's up.
I think they're lurking.
Oh shit. Yeah, somebody in the
I
door.
think they're lurking. I'm scared to pee because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Nigga, how the fuck you ain't got your little brother? And I'm colder than a lot of motherfuckers.
What the fuck you mean?
How they playing this?
They went Crowd Freak, and then it's a page. Yeah, it's a
And
certain way you got
they
it.
had to
I'm
pay
just here.
everything.
They booked me to be here.
I wish I knew I would've
Yeah.
did it. Oh,
No,
God.
yeah, I didn't. ain't no shit, but
would've did it.
yeah, you need to start taking your ass to the studio.
I
Get
know.
some shit down.
Stop
and-
playing.
I
Yeah.
got some
Yeah.
shit.
You playing? You
For
already
real.
got the mega head start. You got the mega head start. It's your
I'm
sister.
big.
You
Everybody be
Yeah.
saying that shit, but I just, it ain't even that. A nigga want to be, you know.
Yeah, but see, that's
I
the
wouldn't
thing.
wanna
That's what I told Damian. I told CC. It's like at the end of the day, it's not about because that's your sister.
Right.
At the end of the day, so what, bitch? Oh well.
Right.
That's
But
just
that's
like when
why- that's
motherfuckers
why
that
I'm
got
saying-
rich families. You think they finna cry? Oh, I don't want their money because my family rich. I want my own money. No, nigga, they
I just
fuck
didn't
it.
want it to look like, you know.
No,
not even
it ain't
that.
about
It
what
ain't
it
even
look
that,
like.
bro. It's just like,
But for a long time, you
gotta
didn't
think.
want to do that shit.
Young nigga broke, ain't got shit. You feel me? They changed his own little life.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I come in this motherfucker. But I was just listening to how they was rapping. I don't do that.
Yeah.
For real. So we about
He went to the bathroom.
we about 10 minutes behind. Our 4 o'clock is down there too. So let's do like 2-minute reviews for this next
Okay.
one. I mean, unless they like super cold, Brody. The next person we
Okay.
might cut it with them, but
Okay.
she got the answers for her, so
Okay.
it should be interesting. It should be dope.
Yeah. Okay. Treat this like a
Still
real
out of water.
performance.
Hot water.
You saw what?
Still out of hot water.
Yeah.
From Russia. Hey.
I mean, damn, you got Russia in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I'm going to the studio today.
I know how to count to 9 in Russian.
Bro,
You do? Oh, why you play? You said what, bro?
I'm gonna tap in with bro and see what he is.
Which one? Oh, okay. No, I know. I thought you was talking about because you said the studio, so I'm thinking like you was gonna tap in with. Yeah, that's why I'm like, which one?
They said to tap in.
No, yeah, hit me for sure. But I just text Claude, so when I get off of here, I see if he texts me back. If he got some time, I'm going back up there tonight. Yeah, so I'm about to see. I'm about to check as soon as I get off here. So irritating. Fuck it.
Do y'all remember Lady Bam was her new Instagram? 'Cause I ain't had
Just Bam.
Just Bam?
Yeah, but I just followed her on that hard body page. So if you go to my followers, just put it in. Yeah. Hey y'all, what y'all doing? They was putting emojis and stuff. They listening too.
Oh, yeah?
All right, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? My name Rocky Bad. I'm finna get a music review. Watch this. He about to be confused. The DJ. Watch this. All right, did the DJ get my song? Look, no, I swear I'm just playing. Listen, I said that too. I was like,
She was trying to
so
confuse you.
confused.
He like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do?
Listen, he couldn't say shit, but no, I'm just playing. Yeah, we in here doing these crowd control music reviews. The best manager in the world right here.
Look, we in here, man.
God damn it.
We in Southwest Detroit.
Okay.
Feel me? What up?
With the vatos eating tacos.
That is perfect.
Duh. You keep going out there for 5 seconds and coming right back. You right. Just the hood right. You just can't wait to go back outside. Listen, y'all, Corey is a hood rat,
Look,
y'all. I swear.
every Sunday has been sunny, and Corey has been like going crazy. Like, yo, when the last one, man? When the
Man,
last one?
listen, I swear. That's him. That's him. He be trying to go outside. So about they calling me. Watching your clips.
Every Sunday has been like perfect. No rain, no nothing.
Sahara, if you can hear me, I miss you so much. I need to notice him. You did.
Oh, do you want to get that interview real quick? Oh, beautiful. Hey, yo, we behind time. Let's go. recording. We're behind.
I'm just sitting here.
Scary.
Oh, that's probably what I should have drunk.
What you got in there? Water or
The little espresso shit.
okay.
And some tea do sound good as fuck. I've been off the tea lately too.
Yeah, I kinda drink coffee, but I'm like tea every day.
Man, I can't wait till one day I just be like, oh, I want some coffee. Like people be having a lot of energy off coffee. Last time I ever drank some coffee, I was 14 and I stayed up for 2 days straight. And we only drank coffee because we didn't want to drink water and it wasn't nothing else to drink.
You need
Hello.
What's up? Oh, y'all was the fake backup dancers. I thought you said y'all was really gonna.
Oh, you really wanted to see me cut up?
Oh, that's what I said.
Okay.
Got you.
I said I was gonna take some out today.
Okay.
All right, so, how we gonna run this? All of us are gonna introduce ourselves, and then from there, we're gonna give you some time to introduce yourself, and then we're going to listen to both songs back to back. Did you get the songs, George? Okay, we're gonna listen to both songs back to back, give you a review, and then we're gonna talk to you about, after we give you the review, we're gonna come back and talk to you about some of the things that we can offer you. I know you did some showcases, you dope. But Curtis Lamar, CEO, co-founder of Crowd Freak, help artists get on festivals, concerts, the whole situation. Artist development from Spotify playlisting, radio, everything from that standpoint. So.
My name is Rose. I own a studio called Bank Rose Productions on 7 Mile. I've worked with thousands of artists and have done over 10,000 songs at this point. So I'm the technical aspect of taking a good song to a great song and how to achieve that on the technical production and inside the booth.
I'm Rocky Bad. I'm an artist from Detroit. I've been doing music for a very long time, and I've grown to learn a lot about just the music industry and mainly in Detroit. So I know a lot when it comes to just figuring out what can separate you as an artist, especially being a female in this city and doing music.
I'm Maury Corey, CEO/rapper, CF the label along with Curtis. I do a lot of putting people in the right places and work, you know.
I'm Mark, co-owner and CEO of Minutes Media. We're a digital social media marketing company that work with artists to help them build marketing strategies to achieve their goals and brand awareness or streaming.
Well, it's not on, so this is for a prop when you start performing. But go ahead and tell us about you, though.
Okay, my name is Fire Ice. Okay, hold on.
No, because actually it is on. I didn't know.
Oh, it is on. Yeah. No, give it to her.
That's crazy. I had no idea. That's my cut off my guard.
You said your name Fire Ice?
Yeah, Fire Ice.
My bad. It is on. I didn't know.
I've been doing music literally my whole life. I've been writing my whole life. I've been knowing how to do music my whole life. I didn't start taking it serious until my little brother got out of prison.
Okay.
And that was in 2018.
Okay.
So I've just been, I'm just trying to find my lane in it. And then when I find my lane, I just want to, you got to overtake your lane sometimes. So when I get in my lane, I'm going to overtake my lane. I just want to find it. And I don't want to have to do too much to even get in it. So
Right.
I'm just doing it regardless.
Right.
So.
Good introduction. Okay.
What's up?
All right, so
Look at myself. Okay, before we do it, I don't have no performance right now because I'm very nervous.
Listen, hold on, wait. Because what a lot of artists are doing, they had good songs, but their performances is what's bringing their song down. So if you nervous, take a couple deep breaths and just act like, nigga, this is your moment. You feel me?
It's the performance meaning all my dancing and all that.
It's okay.
Yeah, do the whole.
Yes, listen.
Bring it all
Okay,
out.
look, you being recorded, so you gotta keep in mind. You gotta keep in mind this about to be your footage. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of every time you got a camera in front of you. So don't let that nervous get to you, girl. Shake that shit off. Okay.
you can spin it.
You know I keep my songs.
Okay. Don't try to play me like a rookie. I'm really getting to the money. Fuck you, little bitch. If you niggas want beef, then I'ma bring it to you. Knocking at your niggas' door. Had that bitch real with bullets.
west. Ain't no guidance being from the east, cause I promote the violence, bring that drama, keep that energy, or we can circle boxing, don't be talking crazy, my baby, shout out to Johnny, niggas moving shaky shit, bravery, it's time to get it, was never lacking, was looking for money, they got distracted, so what's that, why tell them I love them, or you niggas can't see the split to the west, to change the camera on baby niggas, working real hard for petty bitches, I've been dropping fours, you ain't dropping fives, why the fuck you lying, bitches try, have you lost your mind, I'm on bitches time, fuck your rhyme, you don't rock with mine, call this fucking fight, you know you lying, you don't fuck with fire, why you I stay on my grind, I need a piece of mind before I slide. I didn't read my dream, know it's on my mind. It's murder time, shit, yeah, bitch, I'm on a different time. Strap up, boy. Better keep your head down, got something on your chest. Shit, better be up there. We be sliding east to west. We be sliding east to west. I be snapping for the bitch, she got that ass and titties. Real tight to that and straight. Bitch ain't doing shit but rap. We be sliding east to west. We be sliding east to west. Let me stop you, sis. I don't wanna bug. I might just wanna fuck a couple bucks. Can you hit that note? Do it with your throat. And if you want, what we talking for? Little stingy ho. You know how I go. Hit the west and get it for the load of 40 ho. I know this for sure. East ain't playing roles. Bitches want the dough. From the east, don't get Peter Rose. From the east with no teeth, huh? We don't break bread. We don't be on no geek shit. Yeah, I'm fire ice. Set my number right. That's his pussy tight. Then you wanna fight. Oh, you got a knife trying to lose your life. On the side, forward to a fine. I ain't telling lies. And you looking like a op, you gotta die. Only myself, I mean that with my life. Don't be trying to press it with your chest. Shit been heavy on my mind. Rest up, we love. Better keep your head down. Got something on your chest. Shit better be up there. Slide me to west. We be sliding east to west. I be stepping through the bitch. She got that ass and titties. Real tight, fat and straight. Bitch ain't doing shit but rap. We be sliding east to west. We be sliding east to west.
Dope. All right, so we're gonna start with Mark giving some reviews, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I like the second song, Hook. I think that has a lot of potential in terms of like marketing, depending on how you take that. I think you could work it on TikTok. What are you saying, like west?
East to west.
East to west. I like that. I think if you're creative with it, you can create a trend around it that a lot of people could latch onto. So it definitely has a lot of potential there. Suggestion: I think the song is a little bit long, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you know what I'm saying. In today's age, video content and visuals, the average consumer attention span is 2.3 to 2.79 seconds, and that's on our first initial touch point. Audio is
2.79 seconds.
and audio is a little bit different, depending on like how engaged people are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you can definitely bring the audience in. You know what I'm saying? Developing that, but you want to make sure that, and it's the reason why a lot of people keep songs shorter nowadays, because it's easier to be consistent and also engage your audience in that manner. You know what I'm saying? So just take that into consideration. But overall, yeah.
I like both of the songs, especially both of the hooks. Like, they catchy and they stay in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I like your delivery better on the second song though. Like, it's
Confident.
like it's like I like your energy in it, and I like your voice too. What I will say is try to not be so scared. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a room full of men and Rocky in here, so you know it's kind of tough. But you know, try to just get that eye contact and move around, bring us more into the song. I hear how you are on the song. Your ad libs, you was hype. Was you drinking or something? Because that's usually when us artists be getting hype.
I tried to come here, so
It's okay.
But you know, yeah, I don't have nothing bad for you except for that you got to work on. You know,
Presentation.
work in the room. You feel me? Like the songs, is, I like the songs, but you know, if it's some random motherfuckers, you gotta come bring them all the way in, like you know.
Okay, so what I did right is no need to be nervous. You do not need to be nervous. First of all, when you are the artist and you get to perform, now you are in control. You know, like this is your show, this is your moment, you know. So it's really just about just owning every time you get a chance to be able to push your music, whether it's a performance or a review, or anytime you have a camera and your friends up in their phones and stuff like that, like take advantage of that, because the way that the world works right now, all it takes is for one person to see you, or for you to just make a video and you fuck around and go viral, or that song pop and it work for you, you know. So just take advantage of being on the camera. My honest opinion, I don't think the song is too long, because I do a lot of music that, you know, is not the average 1 to 2 minute song. But when you do a song that is considered long now, you want to make sure you keep it creative, so nobody feels like it's a long song. If you keep it creative and you keep switching flows and you keep them in, they gonna forget about the time, you know. But it's kind of hard to not forget about the time when you done went X amount of bars with the same flow, you know. That's all. And then another thing that I did right, I definitely love the second song. I like both of them, but I love the second song. I think that what Mark said, it could definitely work for you, far as like just streaming wise and promoting and stuff like that, because it's a lot of East Side, West Side, whether they're from Detroit or not. Everybody got an East Side and the West Side, so it definitely makes sense. What I think though about the first song is females are, from here, we already got put in a box. So when we rap about guns and we rap about beating bitches up and stuff like that, the average, I'm not gonna say nigga, I'm gonna say the average guy, the average guy, already kind of look at it like, oh, that's all of them talk like that, or they trying to rap like niggas and da da da, you know what I'm saying? But even in that song, if you was to switch and just take out talking about the niggas and made it like you was talking to another female, it'll kind of add some type of feminine to it and not be so hard, you know what I'm saying? Even though it might just be that song and you like, bitch, I wanted to talk to these niggas real quick. Yeah, it's definitely understandable. I definitely know. I do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that you just said that, I'm gonna just say this: whenever doing anything like something like this, or you have to be able to pick the song without feeling like, damn, I should have did something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if that was a song and you was like, I was beefing with some niggas, you don't gotta answer this question, but was that a good song to do today? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's not a good song. I'm not saying that at all. But it's like, take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, some songs, like, if I was to go do a review, I'm not going to do a diss song. I'm going to do other shit, because fuck them. I already made my point, and if they ain't heard it, whatever, we going to move on that. But I want them to hear me. You know what I'm saying? But as far as everything else, I like your voice. You know, only thing I feel like is just don't let your nerves get the best of you. You know, sometimes we feel awkward, we feel weird when we get around people, and then you got all this space and you like, oh shit, you know, you try to keep it cute, but nah, fuck that. Yeah, like, just perform like you are by yourself. You not, even if you feel like you look crazy, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you know you would do it by yourself, do it in front of everybody else. And if they fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. If they don't, oh well. But you want to give everything your all. So what we hearing on them songs, we need to see in person when you putting on that performance. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a performance. So you just creating what you did in the booth in real life. So you could just, you know, go to the next point. But I think it was dope. I like it.
Do you punch when you record?
I do a lot of punching.
You do a lot of punching?
We was just talking about
Okay,
that.
so your flow is the best thing about you, because it's fringing on being a genius level of flow, but it's not there yet. And it's not there yet because this is something most people don't really know to pay attention to, because you're paying attention to your word placement. Pay attention to your pause placement, because your words are kind of on time, but they're on time. Sloppy is the wrong word, because your flow is not sloppy, but within like, I'm talking like milliseconds. By the way, you're good, so I'm giving you a very in-depth like critique. Okay, so with every word and syllable, they're relatively on time, but the pauses are offset. If you can pay attention to the pauses and punch every 4 bars, because you have kind of a flow that seems wordy, but if you tightened up with pauses, it would stab perfectly.
Yeah.
So, and I think that would be, from a technical side, that would be the angle that would separate you and honestly stamp you in, oh, she can rap from a technical perspective, but it's like right there. So when you're in the booth, like, write it, pay attention to your words, but take more time to see where do your pauses land. Pay attention if your pause is on a kick, pay attention if it's on a snare, mainly. And then make sure those pauses are syncopated, meaning every 1, 2, 3, 4 bars are roughly the same spot unless you choose to change them. And I think if you master that, then you're going to master some sort of flow that people will try to emulate, but they can't replicate, but you're like 80% there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So, overall delivery, I think that your delivery is amazing. In both songs, you really persuaded, and I can feel the beef in one of those songs. So,
Yeah.
like that's great delivery when you like, oh shit, somebody in trouble. So delivery wise, amazing. Job from there. Performance wise, definitely want to move a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I can hear the aggression in some of your bars too, while you was rapping it, which is great because you get the feeling of the crowd. But just move a little bit. Even if you would have came up to here and started rapping to one of us, same thing in the crowd. If you saying that crazy stuff, or I'm trying not to cuss, but it's too late. I've been cussing this whole time. But if you saying that and you looking at somebody and you rapping it, that's great too. And I think in the first song, you want to. I said this to the last person that came too. You want to say every single bar. Like, let the music, take some pauses. You don't have to, when you perform it, you don't have to rap every single word in it. Take some pauses, and let the beat, or let the vocals in the song take it up, when you're doing that part. But outside of that, I liked it. I think it was dope. And, this upcoming Friday, we got a showcase where it's in the backyard. I think you performed at some of those too, over there in Southwest. Where the winter opens up for Lil Boosie. So definitely want you to come there, no cost to you. And then you can bring a +2, probably those too.
Okay.
Bring them out too. And just come through and perform. I think if you take all the things that we gave you today and you kind of bunch that into your performance, you got a good chance of, taking home the gold. We had 2 people that came to a Crowd Control music review and actually won the showcase. One of them performed on Henny and Hamburgers. You know Nana?
Yeah. Oh, that's how she got on there?
Yeah, that's how she got on there.
Okay.
She came to Crowd Control music reviews. She did the showcase, won the showcase.
And that's how she got on there.
So
that's dope.
she just took all the things that we were telling her and she took it in there and her brand has been growing heavily, since the first time she,
Yeah, she came a long way.
A long way.
I like to do everything by myself.
Right.
I never, I had 2 managers already. I told them.
Gotcha.
No good. So
Right.
I started doing everything by myself.
Gotcha.
And, ain't nobody there to tell me like, you gotta slow down because I talk fast.
Right.
I know that I talk fast. I know I rap.
Right.
That's what he was saying.
So from a business perspective, I'll just give you a little bit of like a mindset thing, right? So me and Kurt, we're in business together, okay?
I don't like him that much, bro.
He doesn't like me that much. But we both specialize in certain things, right? So
Hey.
and Corey,
Hey.
my bad.
Wait, what about
For the example, it's easier
Right.
this way. But basically, what you need to figure out is what is your role in the entire thing, and then triple down on that, and then what else do you need, and then figure out what do you want to have a place in, and what do you not want to even focus your energy on, and then you get people, Kurt and Corey. They cover my weaknesses. So you have to identify what your weaknesses are or what you don't even want to entertain. And find someone who you trust and who knows their shit to come in and cover that angle for you so that it allows you to be better in your specific function and allow them to be better in their specific function. And you might have to filter a fuckload of people out. You know what I mean? Because there's a high level of trust that comes with that. But once you get that team and you have trust, and they're like, there's things Kurt's told me, there's things Corey's told me that I 100% disagree with, and I just trust them so much. I trust them so much that I'm like, I don't see what the fuck you're talking about, but do it, and it always works out.
What might actually work for you is whenever you get a chance, sit down and write out what is it that you want out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you said you just start taking it serious 2018, right?
I always took it. I just started recording myself.
Oh, so you just start recording. Okay, cool. My bad. Okay, I heard it a little wrong. Okay, so right now you at a point where you're gonna go through managers. You gonna lose friends. You gonna gain new friends. You gonna hate this studio, love this studio, can't go there no more. You at the point right now where you have to literally analyze every single thing around you so everything can count. You know what I'm saying? And it's just down to sometimes what I choose to do, and it might work for you, it might not, you know, but just actually writing down what is it that you need done. Like, okay, you can feel like, damn, I don't got no manager, I'm doing everything by myself. A lot of times we don't really do everything by ourselves. We have a team that we don't even know we have a team. Like, it took me years to find out, like, no, these are my go-to people when I'm about to shoot a video. This is my go-to people when I'm going to the studio. This will help me when I don't know what the fuck going on. And I figured out, like, okay, so this is really a team. It's just me by myself, but I really had people, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like once you just really sit down and just write or figure out what is it that you want to come out of this, like, do you want to be which I know that's not the case, but do you want to be a local rapper? Do you want to go mainstream? Do you want to be big as fuck? Like, okay, once you figure that out, what do I need to do to get to that point? Like, how is my social media is looking? Like, what am I promoting? Who am I around? What do I go to? You know, like, and just being here right now today with no manager, nobody told you to come here, you chose to do that, that's actually going in a very good direction because you are willing to get the help and just hear from other people what they think that you need, you know? So I think that's dope. You definitely went on the right path for sure. And even with the punching and stuff, sometimes you might have to play it back before you go punch that last bar in and just see, all right, I done said X amount. Because sometimes we punch and we just keep going. Just keep going. And then by the time we done, that's when we hearing the song. Sometimes you got to stop for a minute, play that shit back, and then figure out, okay, so if I switch and say something else right now, I can do that. Opposed to you just keep going. So you going off the last thing that you remember you said.
Is Leno?
Oh, Leno?
Yeah, Leno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It go a long way. Yeah, it go a
No, it
long way.
helps. It's a refresher because you could say the same rhyme 4 times.
And you don't
not
even know it,
realize.
right? Yeah. Yeah. Because it's real close to freestyling.
All right, Mark.
Yes. Sorry about that.
He said yes.
Okay. What I want to do, I want to set you up with a free consultation. We work with artists, pretty much just helping them build out their marketing strategies and, again, get to their goals, whether it be like streaming. I think that you have a good angle on your brand presentation. I want to really hone in on that aspect. So I'm going to send you over to my guy, Najee. He's going to pretty much get your availability and set you up with a free consultation with us. Get you started anytime.
All right, amazing job. So,
Keep them. Keep them. First off, she over there lit as fuck and she had the camera in her hand.
No, I ain't say the teacher. I said the Mary J. Blige. You know.
Okay? Look, listen. Take her energy and your music and you good. You good. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out.
It was her. But in one of my songs, somebody said, like, talk to him. See, when I was rapping that one part, I was looking at you, but I couldn't even, the part when I said I'm coming out swinging like
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, damn, can I say this?
No, yes, you shot the fuck head, girl. Music,
I gave you a couple shout outs.
okay. I'm about to definitely follow you and support. You know, let me know if I can help.
So we're gonna get you set up with Najee, and then from there they'll set up that consultation, and then hopefully I see you Friday for the boosting situation. It's 5. I mean, it's weird as hell on a Friday, but it's 5 p.m. on Friday. Yeah.
What's your Instagram name?
MGM Ice. Or, yeah, MGM Ice.
MGM. Is it all together?
Yeah.
Okay.
All lowercase.
Okay.
Yeah, they out there.
I see.
Okay,
Wait,
they
no.
out there.
Will
Did it come up MGM first?
_ ice?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this you. Okay. Okay, yes. Following a new page already. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna check you out.
Oh my God.
Najee.
Okay, yes. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Don't be nervous.
We'll take him on every
That's what me and him been talking for like a year and a half, trying to get me into a zone where, cause I wanted to do this song. I did this song. I got the no Scrub song.
Okay.
I got it duplicate. I got it remade, the beat remade,
Yeah,
and I did it, and it's called No Fake Love.
Okay.
But it was supposed to be a song. Remember, I said I wanted her on,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I ended up what was the pricing, and I couldn't do right then and there. So I'm like, you know
Send it
what?
to me.
The beat or the song?
Both.
Song on YouTube too.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna check you out. Okay.
Thank y'all.
Yes. Okay. Keep holding her down.
I got Corey.
Hey, bro. You know, baby. Love
You gone?
Yeah.
Love you.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Y'all be careful.
All
right, my guys.
All right, y'all be careful.
Come on, man.
And don't be in no trouble.
right. If I come, man, nigga.
All right, man.
I'm gonna call you when I get out of here, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
You know,
Shut up, dog.
make it out too.
All right, man. Y'all be careful.
I like her voice.
I like her voice too. I don't see an hour. Damn. So, can I get a consultation? How much is it?
What do you call it? You can set up a consultation. You don't gotta pay.
You for real?
Yeah.
I'm dead ass.
I'm serious.
Oh, okay. Cause I ain't know that's what you did. I'm sitting there like, damn. Do I gotta get up and go right there? Like,
Oh, you the TikTok guru right now. Like, you
Yeah.
know, board in the house board.
yeah.
Yeah, they work with Curtis Roach on getting that out there and going crazy. Tiger ended up getting on it.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah.
they TikTok for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
That shit on 2K.
No, cause I ain't gonna lie. You be saying a lot of stuff that I'm like, okay, he knows something. I'm trying to. Nah.
If
What
she
I gotta
masters-
do?
If she masters that flow, she's gonna be a fucking beast.
Yeah, yeah. I like her voice and her delivery.
It's so hard for female rappers now, man. That shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Cause it's so many.
It's so easy now.
These bitches be like, I'm cute, I can rap, can't even fucking rap, making it hard. Bitch, get out the way.
Fuck everybody.
Like,
I'm
god
trying to
damn,
finesse.
man. Is that sugar free?
Yeah, I do sugar free, so the sugar.
Oh,
crash
I didn't even
doesn't-
know it was for real. I just saw it was light blue. Okay.
Yeah, because if you do sugar free, you don't get the sugar crash. It's like more. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
smart. That's
Yeah.
smart as fuck. That's actually smart as fuck. Fifth of a Neho.
Fifth of one Neho, a singular Neho.
Kurt. He said, whenever you ready. I don't know what that mean, but hey, I'm doing this crowd control thing right now, so but I ain't getting no calls from you. I'm gonna call you when I get out of here though. It's probably gonna be another couple hours, but I got you.
No, I was just gonna ask for a bottle of water. My throat dry from all that keep.
Okay.
No, someone is trying to have us
And I'm
upload
nervous
the
for her
entire
too.
movie
I
to
did
our
good.
fucking.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait to see how y'all.
Called to upload the
Right
entire.
together.
Yeah,
I was just in the hallway, you know, I'm like,
Okay.
go in there and look at all them judges, like they don't keep
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
$150.
I'm like, you know,
How long the movie?
Yeah.
8
Y'all
minutes?
friends, y'all related?
that's my sister.
It's not
That's your
going on, man.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
So I'll be more
Okay.
encouraging and stuff.
Yes, you are.
I be
They
being
go a
on my
long way.
own.
I don't want it at
Get her to
all.
laugh and break it down. That's
Not
why I
on
did that
brand at
outside.
all.
No, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
For
dope.
$1,100.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. For
But yeah, they
$1,100.
was on $30. You need to get on the page of the movie.
Damn, these pictures sweet as hell. I look like a boss.
Oh, I got some of yours too.
What?
Like a
Also, send me yours.
Boss.
like a bucket.
Send it to yourself. Scroll down.
They gotta email these. I am not messing up the quality.
I know. Listen, everybody's been like, bro, send it again. Send it an email. I don't know what's going on with iPhones, man. I can't send shit.
Did I get pictures where these?
Oh yeah. They sending them out.
I was gonna say
Brody-
yeah.
Brody,
When I
took a
get
copy.
them, I'll send them to you. When
Oh,
I
let's go. We late.
Okay.
Mark.
Did you get the songs, George? No?
You know she not gonna come out this door. You know that, right? She gonna come out that one.
Oh, y'all can go through there if y'all want to go meet up with her. She up there.
Fine, she just meet me at the car there.
Okay, cool. No, but she in there. You can go in there if you want to. All right, for sure.
I thought you
You
was
still ain't get the
fanning.
song?
I'm like, I felt a little breeze.
Ooh.
So, 17 minutes behind schedule.
They're back to back, right?
Yeah, they're back.
All right, we just gotta.
Hey, where the other phone at? Did anybody call it?
I
Somebody did
gotta.
call?
I didn't know because he just told me and he's in there though.
I got a suggestion.
Oh yeah.
What if instead, when we going down about what we think, if everybody just make it to them, say what they think, and then what they can offer right then and there instead of having to go right back. 'Cause it's like,
I like that.
at that
Yeah,
point,
let's do
it's
that, let's
like
do
you
that.
already start thinking of other shit to say and stuff like that. It's like once it's done,
Because
it's
it
done.
seems like that's when people hopscotch back in at
yeah,
this. Like,
yeah,
oh wait.
yeah, yeah.
So let's do that. When we say what we can do, let's just go ahead and offer
Bring to
it.
the Consultation.
That way
Yeah.
we get back through it because
That's good, and then they
Okay.
can add dramatic music and pauses and editing.
Oh my god. Duh.
you open up on the showcase for free.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna do the drum roll.
Man, it's so hard with this where it's like you gotta pick like the one thing that they really need work on instead of like,
Yeah.
you know, because I could be going for like 35 minutes.
You so silly, dog. I'm gonna have to lock in with you because now I'm working. I respect the right of 3.
Okay.
And you is the only person I want to do this record, this whole album with.
So I'm gonna go on vacation, and then so I'm basically training a bunch of engineers right now. So pretty soon, because I miss recording with you. Don't
I
think
know,
I'm not
right?
recording with you because you know. So,
No, I'm
so I
already
don't
in.
want to.
Give us one
But
more.
but I'm going to I'll give you a day.
Yeah, no.
As long as it can be a consistent day, probably in July, because I got
That's
like
better.
5
That's better.
engineers.
Let's do July.
Yeah, I got like 5 engineers that I'm in the middle of training, so I think
Okay.
I'm gonna burn my schedule down somewhere around there.
Uh-huh.
Take like a month to train them, but I can give you
Let's
like
do
a day.
mid-July
Okay.
because I still wanna at least get a vocal coach.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start getting on that before this month over with, and
Okay.
then for the most part, I think I just gotta write and make 3 new songs for the album and just tighten up everything else that I'm gonna put on there.
Okay.
So it's not that much work, but
Yeah.
I know the new songs I'm gonna stress myself out.
Which room do you like the most? Do you like the new one, or you like the blue one, or the red one?
The new one or the blue?
The new one, or the blue one, or the blue one, or the chew
It's
one?
between the blue and platinum, but I wanna say blue.
I
When
like
it comes to the singing,
yeah.
I would prefer.
I like the blue
The
room
blue room,
personally,
yeah.
just because like that's where I am all the time.
Okay,
and
so let's
and
do
it's
the blue.
just so blue, you
It's
know.
so silly. I'm gonna find out what blue mean in the studio, cause
It's blue.
you know what. Duh.
Red pisses people off.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the red.
I
one.
like red. The red room.
is the OG room when we were on our
I
dick
love
and
the
that
red
jack
room.
What
shit.
we done did in the red room? I done did the
Everything.
fucking
Everything when we opened.
yeah.
Basically, I mean,
Yeah.
we burned
We
that.
did
I did a
that.
lot of shit in the red room.
We did
too.
that. I remember.
Motherfucking WIOB.
Yeah, we did
in there. I
that.
was drunk as hell. What the
It
fuck y'all
just
doing?
takes
Let's
it just
record.
takes more like focus to get it to sound right, like compared to the other
Oh,
ones.
so you
I'm
got so you the 430.
I'm gonna redo that whole room
Okay,
really
for sure.
soon too. I'm gonna have to strip it all down and
Oh no, I got you. Yeah,
Okay.
we
build a
about to get
booth
it
and all
going.
that shit in there anyway. But Henny loves the red room.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Can you please talk to the dog? I saw somebody in my motherfucking my soon-to-be hard body store, and she was sweeping, and I'm like, why is she in there sweeping? Did they sell it? Did they give it away?
It's
Like,
gone.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
to
yeah.
Danielle cousin.
what?
Yeah. That was the person. I didn't know that.
That was the one before?
That was the one before that he was
Damn.
talking to, and I had no idea. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just buy some land across the street and build it next to Chase.
Well, somebody
My
gonna be
feelings,
gone.
my feelings
I
is
think
hurt.
that clothing store is gonna really.
They need
make
to
it.
get the fuck
They're
on.
rich. That's my
They
cousin.
just doing it.
Well, tell them to go. Find somewhere else with their rich ass. Hey.
Here you go. My bad. We having a side conversation. All right, so how this gonna go is we're gonna all introduce ourselves. Bam. You're gonna introduce yourself. Bam. Then we're going to play 2 of your songs back to back, and we're gonna give you a review and tell you at the same time, which we just came up with, what we can do for you, and go from there. So I'm Curtis Lamar, CEO and co-founder of Crowd Freak. We help artists get on big stages, festivals, concerts, and also some things with art development, radio, playlisting, and things like that too.
My name is Rose. I own a studio in the city called Bank Rose Productions. I've worked with thousands of artists and recorded over 10,000 songs. So I'm your guy for the technical aspect of what it takes to take a good song and turn it to a great song in the context of the production.
I'm Rocky Bad. I am a Detroit artist from Detroit. I've been doing music for a very long time, and I got a lot of experience as far as just how to move in Detroit and just period with the whole music thing and just setting yourself up to be in a better situation independently?
I'm Maury Corey, artist slash CEO of CF the label, along with Curtis. I do a lot of putting people in the right places, like A&R work.
I'm Mark, co-founder and CEO of Menace Media. We're a digital social media marketing company that works with artists to help them build out digital strategies to achieve their goals in terms of brand awareness or streaming.
All right, tell us a little bit about you, your artist name, and from there.
My artist name is Nobody Important.
Can you speak up a little
Oh, yeah,
bit?
put it in the mic, yeah.
Well, my artist name is Nobody Important.
Oh, that's hard.
That's it.
Nobody important.
Not too far away. But I already know what y'all know.
I mean,
Where you from?
Where you from?
Flemish.
Flint?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Okay.
All right,
See, you
man.
leaving out key points. You really think you nobody important? Like, you gotta like, hey, you know, I've been doing music for X amount of times, or
I actually haven't recorded music. I've been recording music since 2018.
Yeah.
But I've actually been making music since I was about 4.
yeah, that's dope. Okay.
For sure. All right, we about to go right into your 2 songs. We're gonna wait till after the second song to give feedback. So let's get it.
I might step out of some shit you ain't never fucking
yeah,
seen.
yeah.
What I mean, I got green, you say lean, I say no. Same response you ask for hoes. We can talk about some stuff to generations, local hoes. Yeah, I ain't even got a topic. Super sports speeding, can't stop it. I had crashed it, got refurbished, pockets hurt it, did replenish. Next week, then the cash I spent it, then I curved it, that's like honey. You tell me I'm safe, I say okay. Sometimes I pray, I tend to race, but I'm really focused on what mission today. I'm either with my short and sleeper pushing that VA. Rolling, 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 fuck this roller coaster. Lay me in my grave and I wake up when it's over. Mama, don't cry, your love boy never lived kosher. But in the end, was I happy? I know cause it's closer. Rolling, 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 fuck this roller coaster. Lay me in my grave and I wake up when it's over. Mama, don't cry, your love boy never lived kosher. But in the end, was I happy? I know cause it's closer. Text you that I'm closer, you know that I'm on the way. See you in a minute, Lord knows it's great to spend the day. I don't even wanna fuck, we could've went out for steak. I wasn't priority, in the back of mine I stayed. Now I'm rolling, straight the pill popping. Smoking heavy liquor, sweating, but my will was worked on. Thought that we was good, now I see it was a sitcom. Guess I really ain't the only nigga that can make you come. Now I'm rolling geeking, cause a nigga barely sleep. I don't wanna see your face, inner demons beat me. Honestly, despise the bitch, I wish them could take her place. But the outcome got me smiling, so I'ma deal with my pain. Rolling, 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 fuck this roller coaster. Lay me in my grave and I wake up when it's over. Mama, don't cry, your love boy never lived kosher. But in the end, was I happy? I know cause it's closer. Rolling, 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 fuck this roller coaster. Lay me in my grave and I wake up when it's over. Mama, don't cry, your love boy never lived kosher. But in the end, was I happy? I know cause it's closer.
Yeah.
Sick.
I like that.
Okay.
Mark.
All right. Just first off, going off your name, I think it's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? It caught my attention off the jump. I think you have a very specific niche that you can go after. primarily, I think you would work very well on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
The Gen Z audience, you can break that down to almost a science. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I see you as like building out your customer persona. Like if I think about your demographic, I instantly see like the art. You know what I'm saying? Like the art type of thing. The nobody important aspect is like, even down to your branding appearance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's something that you could definitely personify. Now, I haven't seen your social media, so I don't know how you display it in your content. But if it's displayed right and marketed right, I feel like the audience that you make music for could resonate with it. You know what I'm saying? If done right. So, yeah, very entertaining, I think. Yeah.
What you could offer?
Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
There it is.
Also, I want to set you up with a free consultation. We, like I said, we work with artists pretty much building out digital strategies. TikTok is one of our specialties. We work with a lot of influencers. We actually have a roster internally. So I want to set you up with a campaign, pretty much discuss how we can spread your song out on the application correctly. So I'm going to have you talk to them after everyone gives you their feedback, and we can just take it from there.
The name is, that shit sweet. I think I've seen it in the schedule already. Anyway, it's real unique, and it draw people in, especially like you got a kind of like melancholy thing going. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sweet. Like you did the chop and screw shit. I'm a heavy fan of like A$AP Rocky and niggas from that. Yeah, like super. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm super into that. And like it's just like you be performing too, because you walked around, you look at everybody really confident in this music. You know what I'm saying? It's different as hell. Like you know what I'm saying? It's different. Like I fuck with it. I feel like maybe it could be engineered better or mixed and mastered better a little bit, but it's very creative. Like it's very different. Like you know what I'm saying? That first song, and then you just ended it. Like you snapping, ended it quick as hell. And that second one is like, you know what I'm saying? It's so different. Like it's very different. And just like Mark said, that is, you could get, that target. I know people that love this music. I love this type of music. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
So the only thing that I did right was, I think your confidence is definitely there. Just even down to just walking up in the eye contact, you got that down packed. I feel like the type of music that it is, it's dope as fuck. So it's just like if you just put just a little bit more energy in it, we already was all sitting like going like this. So had you just put just a little bit more energy in it, we probably would have been ready to stand up and fucking go like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? But another thing I did right was performance fillers. So like when a song was ending, you kind of just faded off and just stood there like, okay, hurry up, drop the next one. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so nobody gets bored waiting on the next song, if that was ever a situation, because sometimes it just automatically go to another one. But as far as the songs, I love the songs. They hard. You definitely got a lane right there. We didn't hear nobody come in here and do something that was close to what you just did, and I actually would want to work with you. So, yeah, feature on me. Yeah.
So I think your branding is perfect. So context is everything, because technically your music could be mixed and mastered better, right? But the question is, how raw do you want it to be?
Right.
Because I feel like you're moving forward first with your brand piece, which is nobody important, which is basically like I'm you type of shit. Like this is what we all go through on some, whatever type shit, if I get it or if I don't, whatever. But you could play that into your music, because the brand piece is basically the physical, it's the personality for the music, and then the visuals are the visual component to the song, which is the brand, right? So you just have to decide, like, do you want your music to sound raw or do you want it to be more polished? Neither is wrong, right? Like, what would you want? Do you want it to feel more raw or do you want it to be a little more polished?
Yeah.
I mean, it absolutely does, right? And I think that, because this is going to be one of those things where people will listen to that, and there's the flaws are in there from a technical side where people won't like it, but the Gen Zers who fuck with you and your brand are going to be like, no, bro, that's why he's sweet, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's just something to be aware of, because you could build a fan base off this now, because it's so different, because it's so raw, with the imperfections in there, and build it off your brand. And then it comes a time where you can you can polish it up, but polishing it up might take away some of that. So it's just,
Right.
you know, you have a really good lane, right? And I already see where this is gonna go. So those are more nuanced details, but you know, you're different, and I would stay different, and I would stay experimenting, you know.
I'm
and-
so sorry. Listen, on some real 100 shit, I think the imperfections is dope, and that's gonna separate you. But having it just polished up just a little bit more is what's gonna put you on an industry bracket. You get what I'm saying? Polished up mean like just down to how you record it, or who's engineering it, as far as your mixing and mastering, and just, you know, just making sure you leveled out and stuff like that.
and with like how you perform it, if you're punching, you know what I mean? If you want every phrase to be cleaner,
Right.
you know, breath control,
Right.
you know, the technical ends of that for
Yeah.
like a clean, you know, from a musical standpoint of like, this is supposed to be like this for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like punching bars and
But the imperfections
yeah.
is more like certain notes on my end that I did here, where it was like, but as I heard it again, it grew. Like, I'm like, okay, I like it, you know, so.
Right, the biggest thing with that would be like, do you want auto-tune or not? Because
Right.
it's like your raw voice, but your raw voice has some imperfections in it, but it's part of that sound. So it's like, nothing is bad and nothing is necessarily good because of your brand piece. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
So, the way you walked up in the first song, like caught us all off guard. We was like, okay, we already knew the
This is
song
what we
was gonna be
was
hard
looking for.
because your confidence made the song hard. You know what I'm saying? From a performance aspect, you came up. Nobody was doing that. We didn't even tell you to do that, and you came up and you did that. Actually, the last person that was before you was like, yo, if you'd have came up and rapped to us, it would have been better. And you came up
You
and
did
did
it.
that. I don't know if this is your brand, as far as like nobody important. I can't figure you out completely, right? You got the Hollister flip-flop song, but you got the vibe of like you from the hood, and then you got the. I don't know, but maybe that could be your brand. It's just like I don't know what you're going for. Is it really just like nobody, you know, I'm nobody important or nobody important? I don't know if that's a part of your brand, but I like it though. It's not
It's not
too
bad.
it's not too overboard or not too like just confusing, because it is confusing. It's nobody important, but maybe that's what you're trying to do. I don't know if I'm making sense, but from a standpoint, I like that too. And then just to give you some feedback on the first song, Rocky hit it right on the head. You came in with confidence, bam, but you left us with, then he's shy again. Because
Yeah.
at the end, you just like,
Yeah.
you know, but you wasn't really, you was letting the song fade out. But it's probably a better way when performing that, letting it fade out. Because you started off kind of shy, and then you was like, I'm in y'all face. And you're like, oh! And then you went back ending with like a shy outro. So
You can easily clean that up
Yeah.
by re-rapping a couple bars while
Right.
the beat was just playing.
Facts.
You know?
Facts.
Just little performance fillers, that's all. Or just
100%.
saying something while it's fading out instead of not saying nothing at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Or hold on,
Jesus Christ.
you could go the exact opposite way with it and be like in the background as sort of like almost like an anti like stage presence. Does that make sense?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I get what
okay,
you're
yeah,
saying.
that'd be hard too.
It's just a
Your
lot of
name
choices.
definitely can help
Yeah,
your
it's
brand
like-
a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Like your name itself is like, that was smart as fuck.
Yeah, so much things. So like Rose got to go do something, whatever, right? And even in the chat, he was like, "Yo, who can I leave on? Like, who seemed like they're the least important person where I can go do my thing and then come back." And then I'm like, "How about nobody?" important? You know, but he's here for it, so he wanted to see you.
Right,
So that's
right.
great. It wasn't
That's
you that he chose.
Right.
But last but not least, what was the piece? Oh, that second song, the hook is fire, and it just confused me just a little bit when the verse came up, and it was like a completely different sound. That's you on the hook too.
I like it.
I
like it because you sound like it's a feature,
yeah,
but it's you.
It do, but
Like,
it's
that shit
you.
sweet as
you know?
hell.
So yes, we got different ideas behind
Right.
it. It just caught me a little bit off guard because I thought it was gonna be that whole song was gonna be that
Same voice.
I was like, oh, this shit, but it was still good. But you can keep it, or you can't. So it's up to you
Yeah.
though. But either way, good thing is that you got two perspectives from it. So I would keep it the way it is. And then for the next one, you know, I really like that that.
Maybe he should
that
do a song with that
do
style.
a song
Mhm.
with that style because I was excited to hear the verse through that whole sound. But either way, go. Dope presentation, bro. So this upcoming Friday, we have a showcase. I love this way. I like doing it this way. We have a showcase with Lil Boosie. It's outdoors. We do about 500-600 people. We have good vibes. I would love for you to, take what we gave you and come to that showcase. No cost to you. Get a +2. Bring some friends. Come in and perform on that showcase. And I think if you take some of the things that we gave you and do it in that performance, I think you have a good chance of making it to the second round. Damn near taking home the gold and opening for Lil Boosie. So outside of that, man, great job. Appreciate you coming out, and we're gonna have you talk to the Ramadan Don Najee over there. And he's gonna get you together.
And I need to
for
get
that
your info
consultation.
too.
Yep.
Cause I'm dead ass. Do you live here? Okay, so you just came out here for this. Okay. Are you willing to come back out here to go to the studio? Okay. I just want to see how you sound at a studio that I go to. I think you, even if with the imperfections, so what? But I know it'll be more clean, and I think that'll like really turn you up a little bit more. Like you definitely there though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get you with Najee, and then we're gonna come back and get you Rocky information. I could probably get it. I'm her manager, so
Yeah.
we'll set it up.
Yeah.
That way too. But let's get
Is
you
them
with
songs
Najee.
out? That's what I'm about to ask you. Is them songs out? Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna go for it. What is it called? Roller coaster. Rolling. I knew it had to. See, I would have searched for that. Like,
What is? Oh, buddy.
RIMG.
Is your name all together?
There's nobody,
No.
but it's spelled with an I.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
end.
At the
Nobody,
end.
right?
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna come get that because we gotta get to the next person. Najee, take him over to the other side, and then if you want to get that interview, no
For sure.
problem. bro.
Appreciate you, fam.
I'm gonna get your info too. Even if you DM the crowd control page, we'll figure out. We get your information. We'll set you up with Rocky.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then let's go ahead and get that interview going.
This company has 50
Where is it at? You know.
Oh yeah, I got it already. Hold
Caleb,
up.
you got the
Oh, that's
emails?
what I'm talking about.
This time right here.
I thought it was 46.
You got both songs?
Yeah.
It's both of them.
Hey,
Oh.
we 10 minutes behind schedule.
Huh? I know,
You got his info already, don't you?
Yeah, I got his Instagram, everything.
Okay.
He put it all in the form that he filled out when he
Okay.
purchased.
Well, I'll
I'm
just
glad
get
we all
it.
recognize what he was because
It's like Tyler the Creator. It's almost like anti everything.
Yeah,
It's
right,
anti
right,
everything.
right,
It's
right.
like it's the opposite. It's like the spin.
I
on-
like it.
I like
It's
it.
dope. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
melancholy. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's like
Like I never ever in my life seen Hollister flip flops.
That's my first time too.
I never seen them bitches.
Put it out so fast, I was like, man, Craig, you gonna put them out like that?
But it was just like I didn't get him, but that's dope that I didn't understand. 'Cause that's
Yeah, I think it'll
part of his
work.
brand, yeah.
But and then too, like his image, it's a lot of people that'll look at him and he looks like them.
Yeah.
Opposed to looking like somebody where it's like he got all this designer shit. Like for him to
Yeah.
have on Hollister flip flops, it's like
no, and that's what I'm saying.
that pointed out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying with like the musicality is like I agree with what you're saying, a little bit of polish, but it's like maintaining like how far can you polish it without losing the
rawness.
texture, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, and that's the
Yeah.
balance. But it's
I
a
think it was
brand
more.
piece.
Well, what
piece
I
for-
meant for as polished, I mean like for as like probably more like where he record at.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like that's all. Cause it's
Oh no,
like
I'm not even arguing what you're saying.
No,
But it could
yeah, I
be-
know.
but-
But I was just trying to make sure I
No,
was like
no.
more clear what I meant by like
I don't think
polished.
he understood what I was saying at all, which is
Because you be
unfortunate.
using certain words sometimes, and maybe if you like,
Didn't.
yeah, like use a smaller word. Cause Rose, you done said some shit to me before, and I be like, and I be going like, hold on, hey Siri.
I don't know what I don't know.
Nah, not
You
for
know,
real.
A$AP Rocky kind of like they was
Yeah.
almost douche. They was like not douchebags, but like they drunk 40s and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like on regular
Yeah,
nigga shit. That's what
yeah.
made them almost
Like
like
you
Tyler
remind me
Creator.
of like, what they call them?
Emo?
The backpack rap. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
yeah, like
That's
emo,
what it's called.
backpack
Emo.
rap,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's
remind me of that.
basically grunge,
You know who
grunge
like-
rap,
You know who like
emo.
Yeah.
what's that nigga name? Bro, he always be on some scumbag Fred.
Yeah, No, for real,
Scumbag Fred.
it's in that lane, but you know they're more on like a hip hoppy side. He's even more so on like the grunge part with beat
This
selection.
nigga named Scumbag.
I like Scumbag.
He
Fred,
take it
bro.
to the maximum
Yeah,
too.
he's
With the
hilarious.
scumbag shit. This nigga named Scumbag Fred.
I ain't never heard of
He
him.
do
I
so
like his
much.
music.
He do so much scum
That
shit. I love it.
is so funny.
Nigga be in the field with a car.
What was Dog's IG? Do
I
you
ain't
have-
get it,
I
no.
ain't get it.
No. I ain't get it. I tried to search it.
All right, let's go.
I just saw a cat.
Yeah. He wasn't a cat.
Right.
Check.
What if he was the whole time? What if a cat just was?
Oh my God.
Thank you guys.
No, what's right come in here and perform with the cat? Yeah. Just pause.
All right, we ready. Wait, you ready? Cameras rolling?
What's happening, people?
What else?
What's up,
What's
baby?
going on?
What's the deal?
Yeah, so how we gonna roll this is we're gonna introduce ourselves. Then